For Washington drivers, the price at the pump isn't what it used to be.
Gas is it's a little bit much. I've seen it in some places where it's over $5, almost $6 at the pump.
We needed to intervene now because you can see the escalation and the impact or the pain at the pump that we're seeing. Why wait?
Senator Jeff Wilson, one of 43 lawmakers, to sign a letter urging the Department of Ecology to ease new climate regulations.
One of my beliefs is that's a direct reflection of the high cost of the carbon auctions that have been happening just this year.
Senator Chris Gildon wrote the letter recommending 8 rule changes to the state's Cap and Invest program. It requires companies to pay for how much carbon they release by creating a limited number of carbon permits to be auctioned at least 4 times a year. He says there are things the department can do now before the next auction in August.
The legislature is not going to be in session until January, but we owe it to our constituents to think creatively about these problems and try to help them out.
What we're trying to do in Washington State is to decarbonize.
Senator Joe Nguyen says climate policies will impact fuel costs, but the amount is debatable. He says the program incentivizes companies to reduce emissions.
If they invest in their infrastructure and they invest in decarbonizing and they stop polluting, they won't have to pay a dime.
But Senator Nguyen is now looking towards a policy similar to California's when it comes to oil companies by proposing an oversight board to review fuel costs and prices.
One of the things that we're missing is radical transparency, right? So we have no clue how much oil companies make in Washington State. We don't know how they choose to offset some of their costs associated with this.
Senator Gildon and Wilson are also calling on the Department of Ecology to honor exemptions for the agriculture and maritime industries. Lawmakers have not heard back yet from the department.